Understanding risk tolerance and how to adjust yours. What if I told you that the biggest factor determining your investment success isn't picking the right stocks or timing the market? It's understanding one simple concept that most people get completely wrong. Today, we're diving deep into risk tolerance, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to find yours and, more importantly, how to adjust it to build real wealth. Introduction. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's topic is crucial because understanding your risk tolerance is the foundation of every successful investment strategy. So let's jump right in. What is risk tolerance? Risk tolerance is essentially your ability and willingness to lose money in pursuit of potential gains. But here's where it gets interesting. It's not just one thing. Risk tolerance has three components that most people don't realize. First, there's your financial capacity for risk. This is cold hard math. How much money can you actually afford to lose without it affecting your daily life? If you're living paycheck to paycheck, your financial capacity is low, regardless of how you feel about risk. Second, there's your psychological comfort with risk. Some people sleep soundly when their portfolio drops 20% in a month. Others panic and sell everything at the first sign of trouble. Neither is right or wrong, it's just who you are. Third, there's your time horizon. A 25-year-old investing for retirement can handle much more risk than a 60-year-old who needs their money in 5 years. Time is your greatest ally when it comes to recovering from losses. Why most people get risk tolerance wrong? Here's the problem. Most people think risk tolerance is fixed. They take a quiz, get labeled as conservative or aggressive, and stick with that forever. This is a massive mistake. Your risk tolerance should evolve with your life. When I was 22, fresh out of college with $500 to my name, I was putting money in the riskiest investments possible. Why? Because I had nothing to lose and decades to recover. Fast forward to today, and my approach is completely different. The other mistake people make is confusing risk tolerance with risk capacity. I've seen people with high-paying jobs assume they can handle high risk, but they're carrying massive debt and have no emergency fund. Their capacity for risk is actually very low, even if they feel comfortable with volatility. And here's the kicker. Most people only discover their true risk tolerance when markets crash. It's easy to say you're comfortable with risk when everything's going up, but when your portfolio drops 30% in a month, that's when you find out who you really are. How to assess your current risk tolerance. So how do you figure out your actual risk tolerance? Let's break it down step by step. Step 1. Calculate your financial capacity. Look at your monthly expenses, emergency fund, debt levels, and income stability. If you lost your job tomorrow, how long could you survive? If you have 6 months of expenses saved and stable income, you can handle more risk than someone living paycheck to paycheck. Step 2. Test your emotional response. Here's a simple exercise. Imagine your investment portfolio dropped 20% tomorrow. What's your first instinct? To sell everything and cut your losses? To buy more because everything's on sale? Or to do nothing and wait it out? Your gut reaction tells you a lot about your psychological comfort with risk. Step 3. Consider your time horizon. When do you need this money? If it's for retirement in 30 years, you can handle significant volatility. If it's for a house down payment in 2 years, you need to be much more conservative. Step 4. Look at your past behavior. Think back to 2020, 2008, or any other market downturn you've experienced. How did you react? Did you panic sell? Did you stay the course? Did you buy more? Your past behavior is often the best predictor of your future behavior. How to adjust your risk tolerance. Now here's where it gets really interesting. You can actually change your risk tolerance. It's not set in stone. Increase your financial capacity. The most effective way to handle more risk is to build a stronger financial foundation. Pay off high-interest debt, build a larger emergency fund, and increase your income. The more financial cushion you have, the more risk you can responsibly take. Educate yourself. Knowledge reduces fear. When you understand what you're investing in and why markets behave the way they do, you're less likely to panic during downturns. I've seen people become more comfortable with risk simply by learning about market history and long-term trends. Start small and scale up. If you want to take more risk but feel uncomfortable, start with small amounts. Put 5% of your portfolio in something riskier and see how you feel. If you can handle that, gradually increase it. This is like going to the gym. You don't start by lifting the heaviest weights. Use dollar cost averaging. This strategy automatically adjusts your risk by buying more when prices are low and less when prices are high. It can help you become more comfortable with volatility because you're not trying to time the market. Common risk tolerance mistakes to avoid. Before we wrap up, let's talk about the biggest mistakes I see people make. Mistake number 1, taking on more risk than you can handle. Just because you can theoretically afford to lose money doesn't mean you should. If market volatility keeps you up at night, you're taking too much risk. Mistake number 2, being too conservative. On the flip side, being overly conservative can be just as dangerous. Inflation is a real risk, and if your investments can't keep up, you're actually losing money over time. Mistake number 3, not adjusting over time. Your risk tolerance should change as your life changes. Got married? Had kids? Changed jobs? Your investment strategy should evolve too. Mistake number 4, emotional decision making. The worst investment decisions are made when emotions are high. Whether it's greed during bull markets or fear during crashes, emotions are the enemy of good investing. Conclusion. Risk tolerance isn't just about how much volatility you can stomach. It's about aligning your investments with your life goals, financial situation, and timeline. Remember, it's not fixed. As you build wealth and gain experience, you can adjust your approach. The key is being honest with yourself about where you are right now and making gradual changes over time. Don't try to be someone you're not, but don't let fear keep you from building the wealth you deserve. If this video helped you understand risk tolerance better, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more financial education content. And here's my question for you. What's one thing you're going to change about your investment approach based on what you learned today? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.